this room is so bad. I think protocol from now on is that if I don't have anything clever or funny to say as an intro to my reviews, I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm the girl that reviews stuff. This is what I'm doing. There. Because I can't. I cannot. I am not clever enough to come up with something funny to say in the beginning of every video that has to do with whatever anime or thing I'm reviewing at the time. It's too much work for me. I cannot do it. I am not that funny. So let's start this over. Hey everybody, I'm the girl that reviews stuff. Yeah. Do you like action? Do you like horror? Do you like dark, sad, depressing things? Maybe some panty shots? Then boy, are you in for a treat. I'm not funny. Taking a look at Corpse Princess, an anime series produced in 2008 with 2 13-episode seasons. So what is Corpse Princess about? Well, when a person dies with enough regret or obsession, instead of moving on to the afterlife, they become a shikabane, which are basically living corpses that will kill senselessly until they are stopped. The only thing that can kill a shikabane are shikabane hime, or corpse princesses. Shikabane hime are shikabane that have made contracts with monks of the Kogan sect right after their deaths, and their sole purpose is to kill 108 shikabane as an act of penance and the only way for them to enter into heaven. The series focuses on Corpse Princess Makina Hoshina, her contracted priest Keisei, I don't know, one of those, and his adopted brother Ori, who has an unusual attraction to death and gets dragged into the world of shikabane. Corpse Princess may seem like your typical supernatural show with scantily clad girls fighting monsters, and sometimes it is. But the show has a good balance between horror, drama, and action that makes it a pretty well-balanced show. Little side note, one of the things about Corpse Princess is that the phrase shikabane hime, or just shikabane, is used so often in the show, I was prepared to make fun of this fact in the review. But considering I barely just started this review and I already said shikabane and shikabane hime like 7 times, I kind of feel like a hypocrite. I'm still going to make fun of it, but I feel a little bad now. Well, moving along. Corpse Princess was produced by Studio Gainax, and Gainax is well known for impressive visuals and tending to run out of money before a series is finished. A well-known example of this was the last 2 episodes of Evangelion, which have been the cause of much anger in the anime community. Another thing Gainax is known for is boobs. It's known for animating breasts that apparently don't have to go by the regular rules of gravity. Corpse Princess has plenty of this, so much so that at some points I wanted to yell at the animators and tell them that boobs do not work that way. Boobs aside, let's talk about the mechanics of the show. The quality of animation is very good, particularly the action scenes, which are very fluid and dynamic. The animation is actually one of the strong points of the series. With the series so focused on action and fight scenes, Corpse Princess earns major brownie points in delivering with smooth and flowing animation. It's really jaw-dropping at times. Movements are very natural. When a character talks, they actually move, and it's not always just a little picture with only the mouth flaps moving. Also, characters in the background of a scene retain a decent character design, unlike some anime that put no effort in drawing the background characters. The art style is pretty good, but the character designs aren't anything that special. Most of the girls are just your typical fan-servicey kind of women, most equipped with huge breasts and cool weapons. I know this is an anime and wardrobe is really practical, but there's just this one girl who wears like a coat, and underneath it's just a bra and booty shorts. I don't understand how this is proper attire for the battlefield. The series does a lot of good with lighting. You'll have scenes where the coloring is very realistic, but when a scene needs to be dramatic, the coloring will change to either very vibrant colors or very dark colors to match. Shadows and the contrasting of colors is always used to the show's advantage. Shikabane designs are pretty cool. They range from creepy little gremlin dudes to huge, scary monstrosities. A shikabane's appearance tends to change based on what its regret was when it died, so you get a lot of variety in your monsters. The soundtrack isn't anything special. In fact, I barely even remember half of the songs. The only noticeable song was when they replayed the opening song during a lot of the action scenes. And the opening song was very good, but that's really it. I didn't watch the Japanese sub, so I have nothing to compare the dub to, but the English dub was very good. Corpse Princess utilized the voices of many talented and well-known voice actors like Lucy Christian as Machina, J. Michael Tatum as Kisei, Eric Bale as Ori's manager, and Greg Iris as the cat. The voice acting sounds very natural and not too over the top, main characters and supporting characters alike. The characters of the show are very interesting and likable. There are a few douchebags, especially in the Kogan sect, but they're there for a purpose and their douchebaggery is necessary for the progression of the storyline and conflict. Corpse Princess does a lot of good with its characterization. What I like was this wasn't your typical normal guy stumbles upon supernatural world and gains superpowers because he was somehow the chosen one destined to save the world. In fact, Ori for the first season is really just a powerless and ordinary boy, and the season focuses on his interest and journey into discovery of this new world of Shikabane. It's not until the second season that anything major happens to Ori that changes his role in the story, and at that point the viewers know him so well because of all the character development of the first season. The other characters were well depicted and they're cleverly woven into the storyline. The big bad of the show is interesting and provides a few plot twists here and there. So how was Corpse Princess as a whole? With a compelling storyline, engaging characters, and stunning animation, Corpse Princess seems like a pretty good deal. While the music was a little lacking and some might find the abundance of fan service a turn-off, Corpse Princess provides a lot that the viewer can enjoy. While it might seem like a Monster of the Week kind of series, Corpse Princess provides a handful of major plot twists that keep you wanting more. Also, once the main plot emerges, Corpse Princess turns into a non-stop roller coaster ride. With that said, Corpse Princess has some pretty big flaws, one of the biggest being how the story gets resolved. Season 1 starts off slow but attention-grabbing, building up with each episode as the stakes become higher until the last episode, which is done so well that it seems that Season 2 could only be set up for nothing but success. The second season is an immediate continuation of the first, but with the excitement and action of the last episode, it starts to boil down to a slower pace that could be a little boring. The slow start of the season picks up again to its original fast pace and intense action, and the season delivers another huge plot point. Corpse Princess takes a turn at the last episode when what should have been a tragic ending was swapped out for something more uplifting that did not fit the tone of the overall series at all. It's not like I don't like happy endings, but Corpse Princess was a sad and dark series, and the way things were setting up in Season 2, it seemed that logically the best ending for this consistently dark show would have been a tragic ending. But Corpse Princess does not do this, but goes for a happier approach, one that leaves tons of loose ends, unresolved plot points, and a huge cliffhanger. Because of this, Corpse Princess became yet another anime that started out great but ended weak. And I know it's not unheard of for an anime to end on the disappointing side. It's not that Corpse Princess was like, oh my god, this is the best anime ever. But it was a good enough series that it deserved a proper resolution. So what do I think of Corpse Princess? Corpse Princess is an intense action anime series with a great balance of horror, supernatural, tragedy, and suspense. With great animation and unforeseen plot twists, Corpse Princess proves itself to be a very appealing show. However, with a disappointing ending that completely contradicted the tone of the entire series, the highest score I could give Corpse Princess is an 8 out of 10. If you want an action-packed anime series with suspense that just keeps building and building and you don't mind the occasional boob and panty shots, then give Corpse Princess a try. My hair just blends into my shirt. Did you enjoy my Corpse Princess review? I know you did. So I'm the girl that reviews stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be an anime review? Is it gonna be something interesting? I don't know. You'll have to find out for yourself. Ah.